35. Now for a quick Devar Torah. In this week's Parsha, we have one of the big issues, and it's always missed. When Moshe goes to Paro, says, you have to let the Jews out. God of the Jews says, the God of Israel says, let my people go that they should serve me. Paro's response was, who is that? I never heard of the God of Israel. And Moshe has to eventually get to the point where he says, the God of the Hebrews. Now, a lot of people miss something that's going on here. What is going on is that Paro's goal was to denigrate the Jews. It wasn't just to enslave them. His eventual goal was to destroy the Jewish people, was to slowly work it so that the Jews would be destroyed as a people, and that and so his goal was the same as the Nazis, basically. And in order to do that, he had to denigrate the Jews in everybody's mind. So he uses a term that they're Hebrews, they're not Israel. So what's the importance of this distinction? If you look in the Torah, every time we're referred to as Hebrews, it's a denigration. Uh, when Yosef is sitting in jail and waiting for the butler to get him out, the butler says eventually, yeah, when I was in the prison, there was this Hebrew boy. And if you read Rashi, Rashi says, even when he was doing something good, he couldn't refrain from being nasty. A Jewish slave is referred to as an Eved Ivri, a Hebrew slave, not as a Jewish slave, because he's gone down in status. So what Paro is doing here is denigrating the Jews as a people. You're not a real people. You're Hebrews. I can do what I want. And, that's why he could allow the Jewish boys to be murdered, whatever he wants. And what happens over the time, eventually, when he gives Moshe the permission after the plague of the firstborn, what does he say? Take Israel out of here. In other words, he knows he lost. He knows it's over because he has to now refer to the Jews as real people. Uh, and so that's something, if we look at our enemies throughout history, they always denigrated us, that in this way. They, refer to us in what they consider derogatory terms. Something that for us to think about, especially in these days, as we're facing the problems we're facing. Do we still have a minion? Do we still have a minion here? No? Okay.